Nathan, I just want to make it clear once and for all, in case you didn't know, the devil's in the details. And idle hands at the devil's workshop. So make of that what you will.
This is Clementine, and the devil's in the details.
Let's see what's in here. I'm so hungry. Maybe there'll be some food or something in here. Hell, I'll eat a dead rat at this point. Well, there's nothing but tires in here. Whoa, what the hell? You weren't here a second ago. You just spawned in. The zombie. Stay back, stay back, zombie, or I will beat you to death with this weapon. I'm warning you. I'm warning you. Stay back. All right, I warned you. Take this. Wait, hold on, man. Can't we talk about this? Hold on now. Hello everybody, this is me, Nate, aka Devil Dog, and I'm back with another game review. This time I'm reviewing The Walking Dead, the final season. It is the episodic Telltale game series, and this first episode was released on August 14th of 2018 on Microsoft Windows, the PlayStation 4, the Xbox One, and the Nintendo Switch. And this is the official final 4 parts in Clementine's story arc, and the last game using the Telltale Tools game engine. Don't worry, they are going to be making more. Now, once again, this game is a cel-shaded graphic adventure, and the story pretty much takes place several years after the end of The Walking Dead: A New Frontier. It does use previous saves, but if you have a problem, like if this is the first time you're playing on Switch, or you don't have a compatible save, you can use a web-based story builder to make a downloadable save into the game. That way it'll help with compatibility issues. So if you actually remember what you did in the last game and you can't port the information over into this game to continue your story on, you can actually go and use a web-based story builder and replicate that for you. But don't worry if you don't even have that. It does have a really brief starting point where it does allow you to make some choices to actually progress the story again. Now, basically, if you played any of these games, you know how they're going to play. It consists of having lots of conversation trees with different characters you meet, and depending on what you pick, the outcomes of these people with their behavior, if they remember what you did, if you did something dickish to them, or if you helped them, they will remember you, and throughout the adventure, they will show back up to help you in certain ways. Sometimes it's a bit more dramatic than others. Sometimes it might just be a different dialogue tree, or other times you may have people, characters completely die or turn against you and try to kill you. It's actually always been one of the highlights of these games. And of course, most of the controls have been streamlined since this does use the updated version of their Telltale game engine that they used in the last Batman, the Telltale series. So it does have better control than the previous version. And the graphics, I think, are greatly enhanced as well. Now, the gameplay itself consists of you actually controlling Clementine, directing AJ and other people to go around and be able to fight off walkers, try to scavenge for food, get to safe locations, kill people, save people, and so on, using quick time events and actual real action this time. It does have it a little bit throughout, and it does have some part I've noticed that with unscripted zombie events, to where the zombies won't be scripted paths, so you actually can have them do different things, which is a nice change, but it's not drastic enough to really make this game really any different than the other versions of this in the previous Walking Dead Telltale series. So if you played all the other ones, you know what you're getting into this as well, but the main thing with this is it is the final story arc and completion of the Clementine story. They said that they are still open to making more Walking Dead games in the future, but this will officially be the end of the Clementine story, which kind of tells you what's going to happen. She probably gonna die. You're probably gonna have to kill Clementine. They're probably gonna do something like they did with the first game, where you met up with the one dude and you end up having a choice of leaving him as a zombie or killing him. I bet you AJ ends up getting to kill Clementine in this. I hope it doesn't happen. Clementine is like one of the better characters they created in these series, so I hope that they find a way to give her a positive ending. Now, this game, once again, since it is episodic, will be released in parts, in episodes. It is a 4-episode game. Right now, the first one has been released and is called Done Running. The second episode will be released sometime in September 25th of this year. It's called Suffer the Children. The third part will be called Broken Toys and will be released sometime around November 6th. And the fourth and final part, called Take Us Back, will be released sometime in December 18th. Now, keep in mind, this is an episodic game. A lot of times people generally wait until the full version of the game with all the episodes comes out before they pick this up for a cheaper price. But keep in mind, this game is only $20. It's basically going to be $4.99 for each chapter, which isn't really that bad of a price game considering that it's actually a pretty fun game. The series as a whole has actually had some pretty good parts in it where you had to make some really good choices that really pulled on your heartstrings and made you really think about your morality. And in the end, honestly, you figure, give or take, about each episode, if you rush through it, will take you about an hour or two tops. So they're not really that long. They never really have been that long. But in the end, for only $20 and for a decent end to Clementine's story, I can definitely say if you've been a fan of the games, go ahead and pick this up. Or if you really want to wait until they come out with them, that's fine. Wait until sometime in December when they have all 4 games released. They'll probably have it on a disc and maybe even a discounted price. But in the end, for $20, if you're a fan of this game series, I can highly recommend you pick it up and play it just to find out what happens to Clementine and AJ. This was Nate, aka Double Dog, and I want to say thank you for everyone who watches this video. I want to say thank you for everyone who leaves a comment. I want to give a big shout out to Melissa Hutchinson for doing the nice little Nate Double Dog Gaming shout out at the beginning of the video, because she is the voice and always will be the voice of Clementine. Remember, I still have 2 contests currently going on. One is my epic Big Bucks giveaway that will end on September 17th. It's getting close, people. You better enter it while you got a chance. And the other one is my ultimate Silent Hill giveaway, which will end on Halloween in October. And remember, I always end my videos by saying, have fun, play hard, and remember, people, the devil is in the details. Peace out.